Do you really, do either of you, does anybody really want to put more guns in the hands of people that live in Patterson and Newark and Elizabeth and Camden to say here, oh, the money you're charging isn't fair? That'll make things safer? Please.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms for NRA certification and multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. Now, that opening video or soundbite was from New Jersey Assemblyman, and pull his name, John McKeon. He is the Democrat representing District 27 in New Jersey. And he was speaking in response to the state upping all the, basically all the fees that they implement for carry permits were being raised. And a lot of people who were not wealthy, who were not well-to-do, were complaining about that. And that's one of the statements he came out with. Now, I'm going to play a few sound bites from this guy because this guy is ooh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Woo, Lord have mercy. But here is another one where he talks about the Second Amendment and when it was written.
We talked about historical precedent. I don't want to get too deep into it. I promise not to quote Thomas Jefferson. But I do know, back when the Second Amendment was made a part of the Bill of Rights, that the only people that had handguns were real rich people, and that home invasions were hardly even thought of back then. And lastly, as it relates to getting your musket ready, if you thought someone was at the front door, you better pick up a 2x4 and hit them, because that happens a lot quicker.
Yeah, okay. So when the Second Amendment, when the Bill of Rights was signed into the Constitution, only rich people had handguns. Yeah, at one point in time, people owned other people. Did that make it right? No. The Constitution is written for everybody. Now, I'm sure he's talking about himself because I'm sure he's rich. So he's talking about, hey, because I'm wealthy, I'm elite. I deserve protection. The average person does not. But I'm going to repeat his opening statement. You got to listen to this one here because this is the doozy.
Do you really, do either of you, does anybody really want to put more guns in the hands of people that live in Patterson and Newark and Elizabeth and Camden to say here, oh, the money you're charging isn't fair? That'll make things safer? Thousands of people in the country's most densely populated state walking around with concealed loaded weapons. What could go wrong? It's not a matter of if. It's a matter of when, and it's a matter if we can have in our wisdom the ability to craft legislation and regulation to minimize what will no doubt be carnage.
Okay, so you heard that. Now, let me not beat around the bush. Let me just go right to the point of the matter. He's literally saying that poor people, which is mostly so-called minorities and people of color, yeah, you shouldn't be able to own a gun because how dare you want to walk around your neighborhoods with firearms? What could go wrong? He's literally, that's truly, you are experiencing the absolute elitist attitude. This is who they are, and it's just disgusting, and he has just stepped over the line into the elements of racism. But I'm going to jump over here real quick. Okay. And of course, this all revolves around the Bruen case and then certain states like New York, New Jersey, and how they've reacted to it. But I'm going to come into this. This is bearing arms. Democrat New Jersey Assemblyman McKeon makes racist remarks during carry bill meeting. Okay. Now, I'm going to come right to here. Now, I'm going to skip this first part because this is about NYSRPA versus Bruen, the Supreme Court case. But I'm going to come over to here, and I'm going to tell you right here that starts this line here. Not that the peasants in New Jersey can't get permits to carry at this time, because many can, albeit there are delays in some cranky jurisdiction. However, New Jersey has been following suit of New York and has introduced a bill that will completely eviscerate carry in the state that is with a permit to carry, which you remember I did a video on that where Hochul basically made it impossible for you to carry a gun anywhere. But there have been a few rounds of committee meetings concerning A4769, the carry killer bill. And many Democrats have been showing their true colors throughout the process. Well, they always show the true colors. Why, once again, what are you surprised about? But Democrat Assemblyman John McKeon, when given his remarks about how he was going to vote, made some incredibly biased and racist remarks, which you heard some of them. On Monday, November 14th, there was an Assembly Judiciary Committee meeting concerning A4769. The bill would be making nearly all of New Jersey a de facto sensitive place, add a larger financial burden to applicants seeking a permit to carry, firearms ID cards, or pistol purchasers permit, causing applicants to provide more references, makes permit to carry holders have a non-existent and illegal via Murphy's executive order insurance policy, bans people from carrying in their cars, and even there was a mention of looking into social media accounts, which pretty much everything there New York did, other than carrying in the cars. The bill is unconstitutional and morally repugnant, and it is. Okay. And you heard him say this statement here about putting guns in certain people's hands. Wow. And there's the statistics. I'll pull it up here. The places he is talking about are predominantly minority neighborhoods. Once again, he is just letting you know, how dare you want to put more guns in the hands of black people? It's just amazing. And nobody censured this guy. There's no talk of him. Dude should be stepped down and he should be out of there. Okay, but he's talking about Patterson, which has a 29% black population and 57% Hispanic. Newark, 50% black and 34% Hispanic. Elizabeth, 19% black and 60% Hispanic. Camden was kind of small, black 47.8 and 42.5 as Hispanic. Those are the specific 4 cities that he's talking about. You don't need to mull over it or conspiracy. He is literally saying, I don't want more black and brown people carrying guns in these cities. That's what he's saying. That's exactly what he's saying. He didn't mention any of the affluent white neighborhoods. Sorry, you may not like that, because I'm the last one. I'm going to tell you this flat out. I don't play this game of woe is me, victim, garbage, slavery bullshit. I don't do it. Wow, I just cussed. I can't believe it. I don't do that crap. But what he's saying here is overtly racist. And it's clear what he's trying to say here. I'm going to come down. And these guys are pretty much just repeating what I'm talking about here. Okay, McKeon said the quiet part out loud. The public masters do not want blacks and Hispanics, even if they've been background checked and are law-abiding, to be able to carry firearms to self-defend. More and more hot mic moments, even though this dunderheads are saying what they're saying, knowing they're being monitored and recorded. Yeah, he was out in front, right in front of the cameras, knew exactly what was. It's not like he can turn around and deny it. Say, well, this happened, that happened. No, he said it out in the public. Keep popping up as this legislation winds its way through the committees and heads to full floor votes in New Jersey. Okay. So there it is again, much like New York. As I stated, New York passed a number of very restrictive carry laws, which basically made it impossible for you to take your gun out of your house. New Jersey is following suit in defiance of the Bruin ruling. Now, if New Jersey, the gun rights groups in New Jersey takes this to court, they're going to have a foothold to stand on, because New York, their carry restrictions have already been not nullified per se, but been put on hold because they find them to be too strict and in violation of Bruin. So we're going to keep on watching this. I mean, I'm sorry that he literally, this McKeon put his foot in his mouth, and he should be damned ashamed of himself, but he's not, because hey, he's an elitist. He doesn't give a damn. It's a real shit. It's unbelievable, but here it is, and this is where we are today. So, whew. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below, and as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.